Welcome to Daytime Ottawa on this Friday. Oh my goodness, love is in the air. We're talking a little Valentine's Day on the show today. We've got a great children's book author on the show, and we're going to tell you about a wonderful initiative, how you can help some students that are in need in our community. But we start in the kitchen with Miriam Pearl. She is owner and recipe developer with Delicious Without Gluten. Welcome back. Great to have you here. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Not yet, but thank you.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not going to see you, right? On Valentine's Day. So it's like, you know, instead of Happy New Year, that's, you know, we're in February now, so that I can't say. So happy Valentine's Day. And you know what I love about what we're doing today is more and more of us are starting to think about Valentine's Day, just love in general. Right? Yeah. Not necessarily, you know, partners and spouses and things like that, but families, right? Friends gathering together and then making some beautiful stuff at home. And that's what you're helping us with today.
I love doing this. In fact, on Valentine's Day, I have a cooking class that I'm giving, and it's all like couples and mother-daughter and, you know, best friends and all kinds of stuff. So, yes, people like to get into the kitchen and do things together. And this is a great thing to do. I was super excited to do this, even though it's not baking, because everybody can do this at home.
Exactly.
So, and it's fun, whether you're doing it with kids or together as couples.
So what are we making? We got two segments with you. What do we want to? What are we preparing in segment number one?
With the chocolate covered strawberries.
Okay.
And I want to do a little bit of DIY stuff. I want to show you how to build it up and how to make it pretty.
Sounds good.
Then we'll move on to the cake pops.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's get started.
So you know what? Maybe just hand me one of these
cups.
Yeah. So in order to get one of these, in order to poke the sticks inside, you're going to have to fill this up inside with a foam.
Okay, right.
So if you go to the dollar store, they come in two sizes, either in the round or in a block.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, but basically, if you do a little bit of a push, if you see like that, then you get the shape of what it is, and you go on the inside, and you sort of cut it open like this.
Right.
And
simple.
And it'll sort of fit in.
Yeah,
so I have to continue that.
Okay.
So I wanted to show you that because people always get stuck on the first part.
Right.
So I'm like, okay,
like, how do
already too much.
I don't understand. It doesn't, Miriam, it's not fitting. What's going on?
So it's very important we start with that.
Yeah.
And so we'll just put this now aside.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I'll show you later again, but I have so much to do.
Yeah, let's roll.
So the first thing we're going to do, when you're at home, you buy your strawberries, you have to wash them.
Yes.
Some people wash them with water and vinegar. It's white vinegar, or with baking soda.
Okay.
Everybody has a different way of doing it. But you have to soak them first.
Okay.
And then after you soak them, you have to rinse them, and then you dry them.
That's important, right? Yes.
Well, they have like little insects and things sometimes, but mostly they're very dirty.
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually, if you look up, right, if you do your research, these are one of the dirtiest, like fruit, when it comes to fruits and vegetables, right? One of the dirtiest produce that you can get.
When you're doing everything, I like to do it in segments. So I wash everything first, I put them all together, and then I take out my sticks, and always like, you face it down, and then you push this inside this way, and we just skew a whole bunch of them. And then we lay them out like that.
The green on.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. No, I just say, just saying to everybody, you can leave it on. You don't have to bother taking it off, right?
So we have these chocolate melts. They come in the store in different colors. You can have white and chocolate and pink. There also comes red, but I like to use the powder. There's a powder like this that you can add. It's like, this is a red powder. They come in all colors, and it doesn't seize. Like water and chocolate seizes together.
Oh yeah.
So you have to use a powder.
Okay.
So if you want to color up your own chocolate and do your own thing,
that's
really
the way to do it. Okay.
And it's much nicer red this way. I made a nice red.
That looks beautiful.
So what we do is we just take your simple strawberry, and we put it inside the chocolate. After it's melted, you melt them about 30-second intervals.
In the microwave, 30 seconds at a time, until you get the right texture, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Your texture, all you're doing is melting it from this state, which is nice and hot.
Yeah.
And then you take You go like this.
Every 30 seconds, just do the stir and
just
see
do
if
a
you've got it.
stir,
Okay.
And when it's nice and soft and melted, that's what you do.
Perfect.
So you can do that with white chocolate in different colors.
Okay.
What I'm going to show you today is how to drizzle. So I put this in a bag, like I put the white chocolate in a bag, and you take a very small hole inside. So I have some that I did from before, and I always use a little parchment paper because whatever drips can be recycled and reused again. I'm going to bring this a little bit more forward.
Lap it up yourself if you need.
Exactly, and you just go until it actually is flowing.
Starts flowing nice, okay.
And then you can just go back and forth like this. And then it's so pretty.
That is gorgeous. I love it.
And you could do the other side as well.
Yeah.
And then you can do all kinds of things. I brought here, these are little candies.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
little
Are these
hearts.
the cinnamon ones?
Yeah.
I love these.
You can put them like that. They're nice, eh? And you have sprinkles. And also there's like dust powder. So you can have that. Yeah.
Okay.
There's something I want to show you. If you see over here, I gave you a nice marbled look.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how you do that is you take the white. I'm going to put this over here.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that it's stirred properly because once it's seized, it won't work.
Look at that. That's really cool.
Okay, so we have to just move this in a little bit.
Okay.
It's already kind of seized, but let's do this anyway.
No, it'll work still, I'm sure.
Okay, so
I
I'm going to
believe in
just
us,
take.
Miriam.
Yes. I believe. So what I'm doing is making like a little bit of a star.
Okay.
I'm making a hole in each one so that I can get a little bit of this out. And I'm
so tempted to eat this right now.
this with pink.
Okay.
And I'm also going to layer it up with the chocolate.
Okay.
Okay. I know this looks a little bit funny,
this looks,
but
it looks
looks like a big mess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And there's
you
nothing
can't
wrong with a
really-
mess.
you
That's
can't
why we're
really
in the
screw it
kitchen.
up, but I'll just show you.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a strawberry. I'm
Yeah.
going to stick it right into the middle.
All right.
Oh, it's not deep enough, man. Okay,
Don't
but we're
worry,
going
we
to do
got
it
it.
anyway this way. And you just turn
nice.
it, and you see?
Yes.
I don't know if everyone
That
can
is
see that.
perfect. Yeah. We had a nice close-up on camera. Looks fantastic.
So what you do is when you're finished all this, you can keep layering it, and you
Right.
keep adding more and more and more, and at the end is a big mess. You can just keep going on top of each other. So if I want to go and do that again, I can pick the next one and the next one and the next one. If you want more white or you want purple or you want
and
different colors.
I mean, even at the end, you can just twist it on, right? It doesn't have to look, every single one have to look absolutely perfect.
Exactly.
Although that's what we're
so
going
we're
for,
going
folks.
to
Don't get me wrong.
actually see if you can do one. So I'm
right.
going to give you this one.
Okay.
And now you're going to use the pink and see.
Oh, I'm going to do the,
Yeah.
the drizzle across. Okay.
Okay, go for it. Nice.
Yeah, a little off to start
No, that's
there.
okay,
There
it's
we
okay.
go. Oh, there we go.
So I wanted some decorated ones because what we're going to do is we're going to start to make our little thing.
vase.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
just took a really small one. I can take a cup. You can go to the dollar store. I took out planters, like
Get
$1,
something like
$2
that.
things, and then you can take out cups. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
And-
We're gonna take a quick break.
Ah.
We're gonna continue this because
right.
we've got some cake pops to get to as well.
Yep.
And then we'll show you how to finish off your lovely vase. We'll be back with Miriam Pearl from Delicious Without Gluten right after this. Don't go anywhere. We are back in the kitchen with Miriam Pearl, of course, owner and recipe developer at Delicious Without Gluten. We're continuing our strawberries, chocolate-covered strawberries. We've been decorating them. We're going to do some cake pops in a moment, but you want to just do sort of a finishing off here, right, of our vase that we've got going.
So I took the cake pops, not the cake pop, the strawberries that we sort of had on the side over here, and I just wanted to show you how you can have a very beautiful way to decorate. Instead of on there, I used some kale.
Yeah, I
to
saw
hold it
that.
together.
That's a great idea.
So that's really good because you want to have something that's actually edible. You don't really want to see the foam. So this is actually some tulle that I bought in a fabric store.
Okay.
And I cut them in little squares, and you can get different colors, and you just sort of poke them right inside.
That's a
and you can keep
idea.
going on and on and on and on and poke them in, and then it covers it, and it gives it such a beautiful, oopsie, I didn't poke it enough.
That's all right. But I get the idea, because you don't want to see the green, right, of the
Exactly.
foam.
Exactly.
And this hides the green. It gives a nice little
And you can
color
layer it
touch
up.
to it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So I'm going to put this away so that we
right.
can actually start the cake pops. Now,
Okay.
everybody loves doing cake pops.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a cake pop stand, but you could do exactly the same thing with the
Right,
sticks.
yeah, of course.
But notice the sticks are very different now.
Yeah.
You have-
So we had these
These are
instead of
they're
so
lollipop. sticks.
Oh, these are the lollipop. Okay.
Yes.
And this is kind of like a barbecue skewer, right? If you were
Exactly.
doing it on the barbecue, you'd probably soak these in water for a little bit.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I saw you light up when you said barbecue.
You know me. I love my barbecue, Miriam. I also love my cake pops, so don't worry.
So I made a little cake yesterday.
Okay.
You don't need a lot, but you have to crumble it up. So I'm going to crumble this up. I'm also going to take a little paper towel because I just got my hands full of cake. And
there's worse things.
There are worse things than having cake.
Exactly.
And basically, we just want to crumble it up.
Oh,
and
this is
you can do it.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay. We're good.
On TV, everything happens, right?
Nobody panic. We got it going.
Okay, so basically, it's supposed to go into crumbles, and I think what I did is I put them in too big.
That's okay.
So
but I get the idea. You're trying to crumble it up because you're going to be squishing it together.
So you're going to do, this is about 4 cups of cake.
Okay.
And we're going to put in about a half a cup of the icing.
Okay.
Now you can do this with anything. You can do a carrot cake, you can do a red velvet cake, you can do whatever you want. And then you put the icing inside.
And the icing goes right inside.
And then it just becomes a big ball.
And by the way, everybody at home, again, just a reminder, all of this without gluten. Everything that we're creating,
you can use a gluten-free cake.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter. And strawberries are gluten-free, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
allergen-free, and everybody can do this. And you just put the icing right inside, and you continue on until it turns into a ball and all gathers up.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and make it go fast, Derek. It's on TV.
It's true. It's the way it goes.
So you want to fast forward?
Yes.
Because this is just going to come. You see how it's already into a ball?
Yeah, and you probably have to blast it a bit, right? Like sort of pulse it. I mean, every now and then.
It's just that we don't have a lot of time.
Exactly.
Okay, so
apologies to Alex in audio, by the way. I know how much fun it is with blenders,
so
Alex.
I want to show you over here. This is what the cake dough looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is, because it's Valentine's Day, I'm trying to use different shapes, like the heart shape, right?
Yeah.
We like heart shapes. And so what you do is you make it nice and thick, and then you push it down, and then you have a heart. Okay?
Perfect.
Now I made some already there.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you.
Some over here.
And I put some of them already on sticks, and you freeze them like this.
Oh, you freeze them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you can just dip them. So I'm going to give you the chocolate, and then you can dip.
Okay.
And the same thing, you can use either sprinkles or you can drizzle.
Right.
I'll give you
okay, I'm gonna do the dunk here. Here we go.
Okay, I'll give you a red drizzle.
Oh my gosh.
Go, 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 go.
Oh.
It's falling off the stick. It's not frozen.
It's because it's not frozen anymore.
Not frozen.
But if you freeze it, I guess you don't bring it right up to room temperature, or do you freeze it with the stick on?
That's why you put it with the stick.
Okay.
Yeah. But we get the idea.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can do the same thing do your little drizzle. You can use your sprinkles. You can do all kinds of stuff.
This might just fall. I might have to.
Oh, come on.
Oh no. It fell off into the other cake.
Try a good one that I made from before. It's nice and crunchy. Well, listen.
The chocolate was all melty. I thought it would be fun.
Take one of these, and you'll see what it is. Here, I'm going to give you a chocolate one.
All right.
How it crunches.
Okay.
Even though it's not. Well, it doesn't. If it's cold, it's really very, very, very yummy. It's all chocolate. Now you can do that. I said, like, my white ones are actually white cake.
Okay, white cake.
So yeah, white cake, and you can put flavors inside the white cake. If you would say you want like a pineapple.
So you would blend it in, you mean?
In the cake, yeah.
Okay, so you can just add, you can put like a raspberry jam, you can put pineapple.
Exactly, whatever flavors you want.
Okay.
Because now you have a lot of fun to experiment.
Oh my God, these are good.
And then don't forget, you can put them in, not just in a cake stand, but you can also, you can put them in
You can do the same idea we did with the strawberries.
Exactly.
And don't forget, you just get that foam, put it inside, just like that.
Some people actually
stick it in.
Some people get the really big strawberries, you know, the ones you get at Costco? Mm-hmm. And they're really, really big. And you would just take like one strawberry and you do like that, and you leave it like a candy. you know,
Right.
in a box.
Yeah,
But I like
exactly.
this. This is really fun to go over to someone's house and give them a bouquet.
Agreed. And
it.
you're right too, right? Because we're always looking for different gifts to bring and, you know, do something special.
There's
And if you
nothing better.
order this compared to making it, right?
Yeah,
You imagine
absolutely.
the cost comparison. And don't get me wrong, we have some great local places that'll do this for you, but have some fun and do it at home. Invite some friends and family over and have a good time. Deliciouswithout.com, they can find
Yep.
the cake pop recipes,
Yes,
right?
I leave you the cake pop recipe, and of course, I'll put this up so that people can see how it's done.
Fantastic. Always a pleasure.
Thank you so
much,
much.
Miriam. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Next week to you, Miriam. We've got more Valentine's ideas coming up. Lucia Zagumis back with us on the show. She's got some great gift ideas and some wonderful places for you to visit. We'll be back right after this.
That was